Listen, if you in management, you need to listen to what I'm fixing to say. This is important, okay? This is one of the reasons why nobody likes you. Listen, we know what time lunch starts and we know what time lunch ends. I'm just going to give you an average time. If lunch starts at 12 o'clock, just know we're starting our lunch at 11:50. If lunch ends at 12:30, just know we're not going to complete our lunch until 12:45. This sucker gonna come up to me last night. Look, what time was lunch? What time was lunch? Lunch was at 12 o'clock. Man, look, 11:45, I'm going to wash my hands. 11:50, I'm about to sit down and start eating. I'm taking my hard hat off. I'm getting on my phone. I'm relaxing. Don't listen. I know what time lunch is. I know what time lunch is. I'm not going to follow that rule. Hey, man, lunch at 12, man. We can't shut down early. They watching. Who's watching? I can't stand a scary foreman. They watching. Who is they? Ain't nobody out here at night but us. Who watching? Who watching? Just say, man, bro, I really don't want you to shut down early because I can't shut down early. Man, listen. Real welders don't follow all of the rules. You wanna know why we don't follow all of the rules? Because a real welder will always have his supervisor over a barrel. He got him over a barrel. What you mean? But give you a breakdown of what's been going on these past 2 days. All right. Can't nobody mirror well. We got a hard spot. Can't nobody mirror well. Gibson, can you mirror well? I got it. Now look, once I know I got you over that barrel, once I know that I'm the only one that can handle these so-called difficult jobs. Cause see, when you're a real welder, you don't show up for work. Man, I hope I get an easy job. I hope they'll put me in a bad spot. See, a real welder, it's all easy. Nothing's complicated. Nothing. Listen, a real welder can weld with his left hand and he can weld with his right hand. A real welder can weld standing up. A real welder can weld sitting down. A real welder can weld on his knees. A sorry welder will weld on his head instead of pulling out a mirror. See, it's called being seasoned. A lot of these guys, they're not seasoned. They're not. This is so sad. Look, Monday I was late for work, right? Now look, I'm typically not the type of guy that's gonna call you and tell you I'm running late, or gonna call you and tell you I'm not coming. If I ain't in that tank fight, if I ain't in the meeting, I ain't coming. I don't need you to. Hey Gibson, you coming? I said, you know what? I'm still kind of new on the job. So I text my boss's boss. And then when I got to work, my boss's boss said, hey Gibson, thanks for coming, man. See, my boss didn't like that. He waited till the big man walked off. Man, we can't be running late. I just looked at him. You sucker. I can come late. You can't come late. See, he got to be there early. I don't have to be there early. Listen. So then when he finally gave me the job, man, look, this is what he did. This is what he did. It's a hot job, man. They want it done tonight. See, when they say that right there, they want it done tonight, I got you over a barrel again. What you mean? I'm here for 10 hours. I'm fixing to knock it out at 4. And don't tell me a thing. Get to the job, I get set up. I always assess the situation. I said, man, this is gonna be a cakewalk. The first, look, I'm not doing nothing the first hour I'm there. The first hour, I'm getting my music playlist together. That's what I'm doing the first hour. Typically, I'm gonna bite into one of my sandwiches the first hour. Don't say nothing. Once I start burning and cooking, don't come talk to me because I'm in it now. The music blasting, I'm working, I'm focused, and in 4 or 5 hours, this job is done. So that's when he come over there at 11:50. I was eating my pasta. Hey Gibson, it's too early to be eating, man. We can't shut down too early. You think I closed my pasta, jumped up, put my hard hat back on? No. You know what I said? I said, all right, kept eating. So right then, it was already in his mind, I'm going to come back after lunch and make sure he starts. He come back over there at 12:35. I'm on TikTok laughing. Hey man, lunch over, man. What you doing? All right. You see, there's no need for me to say, hey man, the job done. No, I ain't saying that. All right, let me run to the bathroom. You see, you should have just left me alone. Be like, okay, all right. He is one of the great ones. You know what I'm saying? He's stopping for lunch early. He dragging lunch out. See, when you come bother me, now I'm about to go to I gotta go to the bathroom. And then when I leave the bathroom, I gotta go to the tool room. See, it's best just to not say nothing. Just don't say nothing. Sir, I'm loaned out to you to help you catch up because your guys can't handle it. Remember that now. Remember that. So then when the big man made his rounds, hey, Gil, we good? I said, yeah, man, it's finished. Appreciate it, man, and left. Oh, you finished? Oh, I ain't know he was finished. Let me check it for pickup. Soon as he pulled his flashlight out, hey, I gotta go to the bathroom. Man, I don't honor your QA marks. Listen, that's one thing a supervisor knew not to do was to come mark my wells up. I'm not catching it. Soon as he walk off, I'm erasing it. You're not the inspector. I don't respect you in that manner. See, the reason this guy catches all this flack from me, he trying to control me instead of just letting me do my thing. You have a 15-year seasoned vet in your presence. He ought to be thanking me for coming to work. Man, I appreciate, listen, this is what he need to say. Gibson, I appreciate you picking this shipyard to come out here and help us to well. I know you leave it in March, man. I just want to thank you for coming out here to help us out of this jam. So Tuesday, I done something to close his mouth. I knocked out two inserts with 3 hours left to spare on the shift. Oh man, you rolling tonight. Say, bro, I got you over a barrel. You just don't know it. Don't forget, we are working the weekend. Listen, bro, listen. Do you think Phil came up to Jordan and said, hey man, we got practice in the morning? Practice? The weekend? See, this guy is young. He's 26 years old. He went and bought this. Listen, he's young. See, when I first started welding, he had just hit puberty. Son, let me give you the rules on how I operate. I only allow 3 visits within a 10-hour shift. After the safety meeting, you get 1 visit after the first 2 hours. After. Because again, the first hour, I'm creating my playlist. You get 1 more visit. You get the second visit an hour after lunch. Because remember, I take hour lunches. The last visit is to see what all was accomplished so you can do your turnover. The weekend will come down to my discrepancy if I choose to work or not. I am not coming clean shaved. Do not ask. My cell phone will either be in my pocket or my hand. No, you cannot have my cell phone number to call me. Do your job and walk. I do not compete on the job. I don't care what the other shift has accomplished. My mind is already made up before I get there on how much work that I will produce. Welding is part-time for me. I am a full-time business owner. Last but not least, I do not want to be friends. I am here for a paycheck. I know you like me. I know you think I'm cool, but I never mix business with pleasure. I'm serious. This is how I operate. When I get a new welding job, look, when I get a new, they reach out. Look, when I get a new welding job and the supervisor reaches his hand out to shake my hand, I give him paperwork. I give him paperwork on how I operate. It's up to him to read that. If he don't read it, don't get shocked on when I start doing what I'm doing.